What up, Scorpio? I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I pulled 5 cards for you. The good thing is my energy ain't nowhere here. Things ain't going this great for me, but so we're gonna see what's going on in your energy. I'm gonna pull some cards. To be honest with you guys, I don't know where this is going. I think with Scorpio, you guys might have a ton of things going on simultaneously. You guys have people that show up. You guys have situations that show up, situations that are coming up, stuff like that. So I don't really know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get a couple of cards for you guys. Like I said, this might run into a part 2. Scorpio, this is all about you. It is your read. I'm sure there's gonna be cross watchers. Let them watch. Okay, we don't really care. Let them watch. Let them watch. Let me leave these down here so y'all can actually see them. Okay, because these are like smaller cards. But I do want to pull. I want to pull because I came out here with an agenda. My agenda is to see what's going on in a couple of different areas. Child, good. I'm going to take that for y'all. I see happy. I see the 4 of Wands. I feel like you guys are celebrating something. You're going to end up celebrating something. I see happiness. Give me one more for Scorpio. All right, you guys want to be careful. There's some choices coming up for you. You're going to have to make some choices, and lots of them are not feasible, okay? So they're not good choices. Whoever these people or situations are is contracts. They're not good. So I would investigate everything. Some of you guys could be feminists or something like that. A happy feminist or whatever. Maybe you just rock with the feminists. Like maybe, because it does say here that some of you guys could be married. As a matter of fact, Scorpio, I'm getting something about you guys being married. All right. Somebody could really stand up for women's rights. It's feminists. And somebody's happy. Right? So I think what this is saying is, from a woman's perspective, there's some folks out there that believe that feminists are not married and happy. And it says here that they are. So we got some happy married Scorpios. Yay. Yay. Well, for that part anyway. But Scorpio, you guys have the 2 of Swords. It comes up reverse for you guys. For some of you, not everybody, right? You feel helpless in something. You're helpless to make some necessary changes, right? So you guys have to make changes, but you can't. Helpless to make necessary changes. Why? Some of you guys could be at odds with this husband or wife that you have, right? And for some of you, this person, the text references it as husband or wife, right? And it gives it as an example. This could be with a significant other, long-term partner. For some of you guys, this is an ex-husband or an ex-wife, right? You could be at odds with this person. There's something where one party is unwilling to admit the truth about a situation. Whatever this is about for you guys. There's something with deceit, disloyalty, and confusion that shows up for Scorpio. All right, so I'm going to make sure I got all my stuff out. So Scorpio, for some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra, or there's a Libra involved in some scenario, some situation having to do with you. Maybe your husband or your wife has Libra in their chart. Maybe you guys have Libra in your chart, or whatever. Right? But this is Libra energy, just saying, right? So there's something where you guys feel helpless, you feel overloaded. There's a lot of indecision, but you guys are willing to compromise, but you have. Now, when I take a look at this card, I feel like quietly you may have been pondering something for a long time about this situation, whatever this is. So now it's time to make some sort of a decision. I feel like people, not necessarily Scorpio, I don't know who it was, but we had some people, they were ducking and dodging. I think it was one I did yesterday, like ducking and dodging. They're like, oh, I'm going to be out of town, so I don't have to deal with this anyway, or something like that, right? I feel like with Scorpio, maybe you did your ducking and dodging already, and you're like, all right, I'm coming to some sort of a decision. I want to compromise. It looks like in the middle of a situation where somebody's unwilling to be honest about something. So it says that somebody's at odds. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's your partner, whatever. But we do here where we have something here where somebody has some sort of an encounter with an Aries. Encounter with an Aries. Or maybe you guys foolishly made the wrong decision about something. Or this is somebody in your energy. Some of you are dealing with this Aries here. For some of you, these reads can be compartmentalized. They don't always have to make sense. This could be a situation having to do with your significant other, husband, wife, significant other, partner, whatever, right? This particular situation could be about a decision that you made after this. Like, I'm willing to compromise, but it says I made an error in judgment. Some of you guys listen to some bad advice from an Aries. They gave you the wrong information and it took you in the wrong direction. It says here that you guys failed to investigate the offer made by this Aries, or there's a need to investigate all offers carefully. It says here that you guys have these offers coming in, advice from an Aries energy, or you foolishly made some decision that was just wrong and you did not investigate something carefully. It says here that you guys are trying to call a truce to a situation, or you're trying to force something. Like, I'm trying to call a truce where it needs to be argued out. Like, there's a conversation that absolutely needs to be had, and this is not something that we can, like, put off, whatever this is, because I feel like there have been things that have been put off already. Now, you could have a Libra that put something off, right, in addition to an Aries that there was some error in judgment. This could have also added to something being off here. I feel like there's indecision. I'm not sure what this is about yet. But I can tell you, whatever this decision is that you made, Scorpio, or whatever advice you could have listened to from this Aries, or if you do end up listening to this advice from this Aries, because I feel like for some of you guys, you haven't done this yet, or there's just an Aries that gave you some bad advice that took you in the wrong direction and it backfired. It specifically says it backfired. Full reverse. Whatever you guys were trying to force together, mesh together, it didn't work. It backfired. It says something like you guys did something out of carelessness, or this Aries did something out of carelessness, and now there's something with an unprepared absence. So when I think unprepared absence, and I see that there's a mommy and daddy here, disloyalty, deceit, in an unprepared absence, I don't know, somebody could have left the house, right? The Fool does talk about somebody in a long-term marriage or relationship. It also tells us that there could have been a breakup. It also tells us that this person got some impromptu invitation to go somewhere, to a party, and they did. And we see that over here with this Four of Wands, right? So we do see that there's evidence of some sort of celebration or party. And when we see the full reverse, it does suggest that there was an invitation given to someone to go somewhere last minute. Oh, what a surprise. And I did not investigate what this offer invitation was about. But you need to if this hasn't happened. All right, so I wanted to clear that up, right? So there's something with an unprepared absence. Somebody didn't plan on breaking up or leaving the house or whatever happened here, or taking this risk here that didn't work. Somebody didn't plan on it going down the way that it did. But we also have the Two of Wands. It comes out reversed here. Somebody, when they took this little trip or accepted this invitation, there's something here where a surprise came about. You may be in for a surprise. Perhaps a nasty one. However, whether this surprise pretends good or bad is kind of up to the cards here. To be honest with you guys, I see where somebody steps into some Queen of Wands energy. So I don't think this is necessarily bad. Whatever this is handled with confidence, right? So somebody's in for some sort of a surprise. Could be a nasty one. If this is about a person here, which this Two of Wands reverse shows us that this is, who is that? Aries energy? Yep, Aries. So for some of you guys, we have the Fool here, right? That's Aries. And then we also have this Two of Wands here, comes out reverse. That is also Aries energy. For some of you guys, you're going to be in for some sort of a surprise with this Aries energy that you took some bad advice from, or who's going to give you some bad advice, something like that. I don't know if this has happened yet, so I really don't know if this happened yet, but it looks like it may have. It's telling too much of a detailed story, I'm just saying. So, in any case here, this surprise that comes about, if this is a person, which I believe it is, this Fool who made some decision and he was married or something like that, or maybe this is you, I don't know, whatever. But there's two Aries energies that come out here. You have you guys got big ears in it. I don't know. It's a lot of fire here. You guys must have fire in your charts. For some of you, you might have big Aries in your chart. We got the Fool, we got the Queen of Wands, we got the Four of Wands, we got the Two of Wands reverse. That's a lot of energy, right? That is fire. So, and there's some decision that needs to be made. So for some of you, with this surprise, you find out something, right? If this is a person, this person is going to disappoint you. Or somebody's going to make some sort of an unexpected appearance. Ciao. However, this unexpected appearance that this person makes is going to change the picture. And it says this, they think they're going to change the picture. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, whoever this is, it says they're having some travel issues, so you're probably not expecting this person to pull up. They're going to take the bus, Uber, whatever. Anyway, somebody could make some unexpected appearance. It could be an Aries here. But it also says here that Scorpio, something about plans falling apart. Now, I'm starting to believe that this Aries may have had a plan for you. All right, they made an error in judgment when they came up against the Scorpio, right? They tried to make you guys feel helpless. Somebody's lying about a situation. They won't admit the truth. Some of you guys are married to this Aries. Whoever this Aries is, there's something with bad advice. There's something about an investigation going on where they tried to force something to happen and it backfired. So they got caught. Ooh, child, that don't sound good. Sound like somebody did something out of immaturity, this fool energy. And there's an unprepared absence. So I kind of want to go back to the unprepared absence, right? Unprepared absence. I did not prepare to walk out on a door or leave my family, right? I didn't plan this, right? But I went on the road and, you know, just like the Chariot card in a sense, there are light and dark parts of this journey, this new journey for somebody who's been in a relationship for probably many years or a significant amount of time. This is all new, right? So for some of you guys, you got a normal wife, right? And so when you go out on the road, right? Now, mind you, you've been with the same chick for how long? So when you go out on the road, you got all types of weird stuff going. It's not weird. It's weird to you because you ain't never seen it before, right? Because maybe you be hemmed up in the house with the wife and the family, right? So you got these chicks out here, right? Maybe they got hair down past whatever, right? Just some new stuff. They all have bigger behinds and they look, you never see nothing like it before. So just like the Chariot, one of the dark sides of this impromptu invitation that you took, Scorpio, or this energy, if I don't know if I'm telling on your part, I don't know what this is, but this Aries here got caught up with some big booty chicks, right? It's just some new stuff they never seen before. And they fell for the okie doke, right? On this trip. However, they were separated. They did walk out or somebody made some sort of a decision. I'm compromising, but this one made an error in judgment and left. Or Scorpio, this could be you. Unprepared absence. I didn't prepare myself to love it as much as I did over there in Centerland or wherever it is. Maybe, what's the name of that club? Oh, Magic City? Yeah. This one didn't know they was going to love Magic City like that. Whew, it's a whole new world. Right? Got caught up. Got caught up with the wrong chick that night with this little invitation. And something could have went down is my point. Unprepared absence, right? I didn't plan to leave. I ain't planning to fall in love with this big booty chick or whatever this is, right? But now I'm in for some sort of a surprise. I don't know where this story goes, but for some of y'all, it says that this person disappoints you. So whoever this person is, this Aries energy that keeps coming up, they end up disappointing you for some reason, all right? This might have something to do with a Libra too. There's a Libra and an Aries or something. I don't know if they intentionally set out to give you the wrong advice. I know that this Aries did. Whatever this Aries did, whether it be good or bad, I feel like they did something bad, to be honest with you. Right? But I also feel like they're going to make an unexpected appearance. For some of you guys, this person could try and come home out of the blue sky. But it says they're thinking small and having travel issues. Their plans fell apart. So whatever plans they had down in Magic City, as an example, that didn't pan out for them. Anyway, now, I don't know what this is, though. I feel like for some of you guys, you just find out that this person is off, right? You know that they gave you some bad advice. It could be that simple, right? For some of you guys, this really surprised you. That could be the surprise. But the other surprise could be that this person or somebody could actually make some unexpected appearance. Okay. Another thing that I'm seeing is there's something with travel issues that comes up for this person. Somebody could tell you that they don't have a ride, travel issues. That could be you too. And there could be a surprise with that. Some of y'all could wake up the next day, something wrong with the car, travel issues. There's also something where planes could be delayed. I know what I see here. I know what I see here. I don't know why I see that. There could be something with a small plane. I don't know. Something that could it could be dismantled, something like that. I'm not getting into that. There's something here, though, with the Queen of Wands energy where you understand the situation, right? And with confidence and also self-awareness, self-assuredness, integrity, inspiration. Something inspires you. You work out of integrity. You guys have a creative vision that you stick to. It also goes on to say that whoever you are, or because I believe this is your energy. I feel like the energy goes back and forth. I feel like you're telling me a story about what this person did, but I also feel like you're telling me the story of triumph here, or getting through this situation with a lot of confidence, self-assuredness, self-reliance, right? With this Queen of Wands energy that comes up. So this is integrity, creativity of vision. This is you being sensitive to other people's needs. You guys are great talkers as well as great listeners. You, Scorpio, or whoever this is, have the ability to communicate your ideas, and you guys are naturally popular. There's something with there's an arrival of an inspiring influence. This surprise could pretend good or bad. I think it pretends both. Somebody makes an unexpected appearance. The arrival of an inspiring influence. There's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius who's going to arrive. Ciao. Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh boy. Whoever this person is, it says that they are loving, so it's not a bad person that's going to inspire you somehow. It says the arrival of an inspiring influence. And it goes back to tell me that there's a surprise coming up for some of y'all. Somebody's going to show up to y'all. I believe it's somebody that you guys actually admire, or they inspire you to do something. And they have very good energy. So I feel like you go into some situation and you're like, I don't want to make up my mind, but I kind of have to now. Some of you guys take a trip, or you make some sort of a risk. I take a risk. I do something. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I do it. It could also be as simple as I am in for a surprise. It could be a nasty one. I feel like a lot of you guys, Scorpios, if you got put into some new situation or something like that, I feel like for you guys, whatever you got into that was new, maybe there's some Aries around you or some Aries energy. For some of you guys, you just get hit with these surprises of like, what is this? I've never seen this before. Like, you find out cults are real. You find out that all that stuff, those videos that you see of the people drinking the stuff at 8 p.m. and some folks backing out of it, all that stuff is real, right? You find out there's certain groups and things, just things that you didn't know. It's a full card. You find out that stuff is real. Oh my goodness. And it either surprises you, which I feel like that part I can relate to. I ain't never seen that. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, this is real. I can't believe it. I'm still shocked, guys. But in any case, there's something where there's an Aries. Somebody's coming about. I believe this Queen of Wands is an Aries. Is it 4th of July yet? Around here it's always 4th of July. So, all right. So we also have the 4 of Wands here. Because of this inspiring influence, there's something with the 4 of Wands. This could be where you run into this this person where they make some sort of unexpected appearance. It feels like it could be an event. It says here, though, in terms of your feelings, you're satisfied. It says greater enjoyment. It also says something about employment and work, home, friends, and family. For some of you guys, you could be having some gathering here. There's something about a new property. Or there's going to be some improvement work on an existing home. For some of you, it says you're expanding to a larger or more appropriate space. It says well-earned security. Happy, feminist, celebration of a house property. Some of you guys could be feminists and you're not married, but I will tell you this, it does reference a husband and wife at odds. So, Scorpio, you could be married to an Aries, or you could be married to a Libra, or whatever else we got. Who else we got here? I think that's it. Yeah. You guys could be, or that's just, maybe somebody's gotten a chart. It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to pull these cards to see. Did I bring them in? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But I do want to see something else for Scorpio, too. I want y'all to have it all. Ciao. Isn't that funny? You can't see it on the screen. I ain't even entertaining this nonsense. Scorpio, there could be some delays, and so actually delays are reversed. So there's something. Oh, okay. Scorpio, let's go. I guess I'll pull those after. I'm just going wherever I'm supposed to go. All right. So what I will tell you this, I'm going to take you back here. All right. I'm at 20 minutes. I just want Scorpio to have their messages. All right. So we know that this came out 7 of Cups reversed. Some choices that are coming before you are not feasible. All right. Now here's where I'm going to get real with it. You ready? All right. Here we go. That was kind of my plan anyway, because these cards are small, but they are so adorable. I love them. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I don't have big hands, so it's like I get to learn how to shuffle with these cards, okay? All right, so we have a feminist who's happy, one who could be married. So yes, guys, there are happy feminists out there. Jeez. Who are married and happy, and they support women, and somebody's affluent too. All right, there's something with delays that come up reversed. Something is not going to be delayed anymore. There's something with evidence, at least 3 pieces, or they have 3 pieces of evidence or something like that. Somebody, liberation comes out reversed. Scorpio, there aren't going to be any delays with some evidence, right? Liberation comes out reversed, though. There's something that you're not free from. Some of you guys feel like I'm in a rope, right? For some of you guys, you feel like you're tied into something. Really? Hold up. I knew it. I was like, I knew there was watch me find more. Something about an Aquarius is significant. This Aquarius does come out reversed. Alright, hold on. I told y'all, I knew I had more of them cards. There's something with a Capricorn that comes out. Alright. Now, I'm not going to take those, but they did come out. Those are separate cards. I told y'all I had more of them cards. I was like, where'd they go? So whatever. Alright, give me some more of these cards though. Give me more. Give me Scorpio. What's going on? There's something with a rope, but I'm going to keep it. Somebody could try and use a rope from a plane. I got something twice about a plane coming up. Something about a plane. Be careful with that. Alright, what's going on? Oh. Virgo comes out reversed here. Alright, something where there could be a Virgo attempting to delay something. There's not going to be any delays with this evidence in this Virgo. Alright, it's going to speed up the evidence. Somebody's going to present evidence on a Virgo. Alright, there's something with a false flag that comes out reversed. Somebody may have said something is not true about a situation. False flag, it is actually true about this Virgo and this evidence. Okay? Somebody asks for a loan, right? Somebody wants to be free of a loan, or they can't free themselves of something. It could be a loan. Somebody took money from somebody, so I can't free myself. I feel like I'm on a rope. Somebody dealt with an evil corporation. This could have to do with some sort of a business, a corporation that a Virgo works for. All right? Now, please keep in mind, Virgo can mean many things. Virgo can also mean that there was some sort of an investigation into delays. It could be something having to do with space. Could be something having to do with why was there a delay in evidence? Why was this put somewhere on this date? Something like that. So somebody's looking into that. As a matter of fact, whatever this is, there's no freedom because of it. So somebody may have lied about some evidence or covered up some evidence. Something with some money is connected, right? Somebody was being rebellious when they did this. Could have been a Virgo, something with money. Rebellion, false flag. Somebody didn't report something about money. And they found it. Asked for a loan. Or, maybe and also, somebody might need a loan to become free. I always get this message on the weekend. Somebody's kid or somebody's 20-year-old kid or whatever, however old they are. Somebody probably going to go to jail tonight, always. It's like, liberation asks for a loan. Alright, somebody's going to have to go down and visit one of them things. What do you call them things where they stay up all night waiting for the prisoners or something? You know how you could prepay and then you get out of jail? It's like, that's predictive. It's like, how do you know? I don't know. They got a good business down there, so it must be something. Anyway, what else? Plant evidence. Child, listen. Now, I said 3 pieces of evidence, something false about it. Somebody may have planted evidence, or there are delays because somebody was investigating something with evidence that was planted. All right, so somebody's mad about this. This Virgo is upset that this evidence comes up. They're trying to stop the drama. They don't want drama to come out. See, planting this evidence and then asking for a loan money is connected to this. It was a failed strategy by a corporation. This corporation may feel like they're hanging by a thread or a piece of rope or something like that. There's a corporation that's on their way out of here. You ain't going to win. I don't think you're going to make it. All right? I don't know whose company this is, but whatever you did, you probably would have fared better if you weren't evil. Just saying. You got a failed strategy. Give me more. What else is going on? Oh, there's something with a letter. There's some communication that comes up. I'll just put that right there. All right, so we know that there's something with communication. That could be what was delayed, your communication about something. Somebody was, there's some delays with communication about evidence. Somebody's going to say they didn't get some mail or something like that. And you probably didn't, because it's Virgo, right? Something was not staged. It was actually real. Somebody's going to try and make something look like it was a whole plot set up, like TV show like. It wasn't. It was not. It wasn't staged. It was done purposely. So they're going to try and cover up a crime saying it was staged. It wasn't staged. All right. There's something where somebody's a con man and they didn't know it. So you guys could have been approached by a con man. There's a con man who said something was staged and it was not, right? This could be a corrupt politician. This comes out reversed. Con man comes out reversed. Corrupt politician comes out reversed. So somebody's not a con man. Somebody is not a corrupt politician. And something was not staged. Sounds like somebody may have made some sort of error in something. More. The Wranglers. Nobody's going to mess with us. This is a group of people, probably part of this organization. They have special abilities, this family. Nobody's going to mess with us. That's what they said. The message is nobody's going to mess with us. I don't know if they're trying to send this to this politician and this evil corporation might be trying to say that. Give me one more. Help me understand what you're talking about. Uh-oh, we got one. Something about a hollow earth. I don't know what that is. But these people are on the farm somewhere, so I don't know what that means. Hollow earth. Something might fall through. Maybe there's a hole somewhere. Comes out reverse. Something's not hollow. So far, it ain't hollow, right? You ain't corrupt. You ain't a con man, and something wasn't staged. I feel like somebody who's never made a mistake before may have made some sort of a mistake in something. And these people are very upset about it. This evil corporation made some sort of a deal with a politician that wasn't corrupt and they weren't a con man, or maybe they wanted to. Something about underground and hollow earth. Yeah, that's got something to do with underground. Give me more so I can shut this part of this down for Scorpio. And a microchip. There's a microchip that isn't working. Plant evidence. Whatever this planting evidence, whatever this device that you use, the microchip may have malfunctioned. We also have fire. It may have malfunctioned by fire. Plant evidence. It didn't malfunction. It wasn't staged. AI. Drama, AI, fire. Something with a microchip, a fire, and AI. A failed strategy with AI. Somebody doesn't want any drama, or there's something with drama that they're trying to keep quiet about AI, a failed strategy. Yep, somebody failed. So I told you it's a corporation. There's a corporation out there with a failed AI strategy. Give me more. Frame them. Okay, frame who? Somebody's using AI to frame somebody. Somebody's not going to commit OI, so whatever that's about. Scorpio, no. Somebody's an accomplice in a crime, no. I don't know who that is. It might be with this company. They said frame them. So you have people. You have this family over here mad. You got the evil corporation mad. We have a politician here who looks like an upstanding citizen, but something wasn't staged. I feel like either they went into some sort of agreement with somebody or a group of people that they really didn't know what was what. I don't know if this was about some evidence, because evidence comes up. Somebody delayed the evidence to something. It looks like they delayed evidence. A false flag. Somebody lied about some evidence. It was planted or something like that. I don't know. There was something planted. False flag. The truth was told. Evidence. It was planted. Somebody said the evidence was planted and it was planted. It was. Somebody planted it. Obviously, whoever was at the crime scene planted it. So, cop maybe, or investigator. It says get drunk. So, I don't know. Somebody may have been drunk. Ask for a loan, plant evidence, get drunk, and frame them. One more. Do not file a lawsuit. They're trying to stop a lawsuit. I told you they're trying to cover this up, whatever this is, right? I feel like a politician who's on the upright made a mistake. Hide, child. All right, so whatever that is. That's a separate story for y'all. And this is about to cut off, so I might do, oh yeah. Get a job at a rival company, market equities. Scorpio, this is about some business, okay? Somebody tried to get maybe you trapped up or somebody else trapped up there. I don't think they thought that you knew enough about something. But somebody, maybe you get a job at rival company market equities. I don't know. Somebody's getting a job with a rival, though. Whatever this is about. I don't know. Could be that Aries. I don't know. Anyway, this is about to cut off. I will come back with love. Why not? I love you guys. Bye.